Welcome to Creative Mixology. I'm Bitter Steve, and we've got another installment of interesting concoctions. Today, I've got 3 different, unique Oleo Saccharum to make. One with mint that I originally made in a prior video, one with banana peels, inspired by Gnome over at Gnome's Tavern, and one with grapefruit peel, basil, and fennel. The equipment is simple, just a scale and some mason jars. One of these will use a vacuum sealer, and if you don't have one, maybe just a gallon Ziploc bag and squeeze as much air out as possible. Let's get these started. The mint oleo is quite simple, mint leaves and sugar. This will get vacuum sealed and put in the fridge for 24 hours to prevent the mint from oxidizing. Just remember that the banana oleo is the peels, not the fruit. This is another one that is equal weight peels and sugar, and this one will sit on the counter, and I want this intense, so I'm gonna go 48 hours. I really can't believe that I'm gonna leave bananas sitting out for that long. If you don't eat enough bananas at your house, learn to make banana bread. You can keep the banana fruit in the freezer for a while until you have enough for a loaf or two. This last one is meant to show how you can design your own unique Oleo Saccharum. I'm sure all of you have made a lemon or lime or maybe even an orange, but there are many possibilities that will create interesting new flavor combinations. I'm putting in the peels of 3 grapefruit, a handful of basil leaves, and just a few slices of fennel. I don't want the fennel to overwhelm the other flavors. I also wish I had done this 2 days ago. My basil's pretty wilted. This one I may just run overnight due to that basil. I've never done anything like this, so I'm just going to improvise the sugar. I actually wanted to get exactly a cup in here, and I need to know because I may turn this into a cordial. I may infuse this with alcohol. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I ended up letting all 3 run 48 hours, mainly because I had a lot to do yesterday. I've still got a little mint oleo rum and muscatel pisco, so let's do something completely crazy. Wash a Japanese whiskey with this mint oleo. I'm gonna get all the sugar and mint into a mason jar and then fill almost to the top with Toki whiskey. I'm gonna shake this to dissolve the sugar and then throw it in the freezer for 24 hours. This grapefruit oleo I'm gonna make into an essential syrup. Sometimes called a cordial or sherbet, I prefer essential syrup because it is a syrup made with the essential oil that was drawn out of the citrus and other ingredients, and cordial and sherbet have other meanings that I think have a stronger link to those words. I'm going to take 1 cup of grapefruit juice and use it to dissolve all the sugar and then strain out the solids. Let's see how much liquid I have from the banana peels. As a reminder, this is equal parts banana peels and sugar by weight, and I believe this was 6 normal-sized bananas. To judge their size, here's 5 of those bananas with a banana for scale. I want to mix this 1-to-1 with bourbon and another with sake, and the remainder I want to keep just as a syrup. Oh yeah, we're doing a taste test with all these delicious oleos, and then we're going to make a cocktail with one of them. Let's start with the banana oleos. The syrup is light on the banana and heavy on the sugar. Sure, there's a wow factor there when you tell your friends that this is a 48-hour oleo using banana peels, but I think I prefer the bottled banana liqueur over the banana peel oleo. Wow, that sake is something else. It stretches out the flavor and bonds in a way that I wasn't expecting. That's yummy. Wow. That's like banana bread, like banana muffins. This is delicious. I may make a banana old-fashioned out of this. I accidentally left this in the freezer for a week, and it's been leaking. I've completely forgotten which liquor I put in here. Let's see if I can guess. Wow, that's intense and amazing. A week in the freezer has elevated this to something special. This will make some delicious cocktails. I don't know what liquor that is. This is fun. I almost wish I had done this as a shrub. I think the vinegar would have drawn out more flavor from everything, but I like how the grapefruit is prominent and the basil and fennel are just hinted at in the background. I think this will make an excellent Paloma. Okay, so the cocktail we are making is courtesy of Gnome over at Gnome's Tavern, and he made this exact cocktail using the banana oleo infused sake in response to my original video with the mint oleo. So let's check this out. So this is a good example of one of the problems you can have making your own syrups and oleos. This cocktail should have had enough density because of the sugar to float the wine. And this is all on me. I could have tested this out, figured out if I had enough sugar in here, but I just wanted to make the video and get it out there. So it looks like the banana oil and the sake diluted the sugar enough to prevent the wine from floating on top. This is a simple density issue that I fixed by adding just a touch of 2-to-1 simple syrup, and now you can see we've got a perfect wine float. Took 3 tries though. Gnome, cheers. This was your idea. Wow, that's excellent. The banana really makes this into an interesting drink. As I've had these kind of drinks before, New York Sour, it's normally pretty normal of a drink, very whiskey forward. This is exceptional. So I'll have some videos to showcase these concoctions, to detail different ways to use them in cocktails. And here's some takeaways. An Oleo Saccharum doesn't just mean lemon peels and sugar, or citrus and sugar for that matter. Sugar can draw the oil out of just about anything. Here we used mint and basil leaves, fennel, grapefruit peel, and banana skins. That oil can be used straight as a cocktail flavoring, mixed with water or juice to make an essential syrup, or used to wash booze. Even if you don't make something ridiculous like these, a simple lemon or lime oleo can be used to enhance any cocktail that calls for citrus and simple syrup. Just replace the simple syrup in a daiquiri with the lime oleo for an extra burst of citrus flavor, and especially for punches that use lemon juice. These oleos are an absolute must. All right, stay creative, drink responsibly, and I'll catch you at the next happy hour.